Mimobibia Kwaba Eba Melodies TV. So there is something interestingly going on, and I was saying Mede Ebremo. And that was first time I have subscribed and I click the notification bell on this. So we understand latest news be about one star Ebeka. This was something that was reported by MPP for personally. MPP communicators been who say one more post here dear way. You see, IMF for they are pushing for debt cancellation for Ghana and other distressed countries. Send Ghana eka ababe for fro yen Ghana for esuno. They yate and they say IMF for push say I mean by the heading, right? By the heading of this article, CTFM for natural. By the heading of this article, what they are saying is say IMF for propose pushy say eka da Ghana for yesono yentwemu emayen into debt cancellation. Let's read and see what is going on now. I'll speak on the consequences of something like this if indeed it gets to happen. Okay, I'll speak on it and all that. Now, let's go and read. I'll say IMF pushes for debt cancellation for Ghana and other distressed countries. I'll say the International Monetary Fund says it is working towards a debt cancellation program for Ghana and other countries amid a global economic recession scare this year. Also, the other countries are Ethiopia, Zambia, Chad, Lebanon, Suriname, and Sri Lanka.
Melodies TV
also
on
the
YouTube.
Move, Madam Kristalina Georgieva, the IMF managing director, said was to avert any bad surprise on the global economy, out of which 25% had its trade in emerging market territories. Also, we are working hard to press for debt resolution for these countries, and we've engaged with the traditional creditors, the Paris Club, the non-traditional creditors, China, India, Saudi Arabia. Our call is very simple. Urgently, we have to act, she said in an interview. Ghana has reached a staff-level agreement with the IMF and currently doing a domestic debt restructuring program and engaging its external creditors pending approval by IMF management and the executive board. Also, the SLA is for a 3-year program supported by an arrangement under the extended credit facility of about $3 billion by the IMF. It is aimed at restoring macroeconomic stability and debt sustainability while protecting the vulnerable, preserving financial stability and laying the foundation for strong and inclusive economic recovery. Okay, so I think that's the most important part of the article. Now, in order for me to be very accurate on the analysis I want to do, I want to type what debt cancellation means. Ebia, my layman's understanding of debt cancellation, ebia I understand it. So let me type debt cancellation and let's see debt cancellation meaning. Okay, let's see what it means. Ne hu ne said na eba ye trim said debt cancellation just say oka ye tia woka ma ono sa na tia na. Now say debt relief or debt cancellation is the partial or total forgiveness of debt or the slowing or stopping of debt growth owned by individuals, corporations, or nations. Okay, so I think that it is what we all know. Okay, the yen na yen no. You can't debt cancellation and not just say oh the car. Na e kana wo de no nipa kra wo de ne ka no ana wo bia ba begine mu a wo say e ka wo de no wo de me pese metua ma o ene ne fe ne debt cancellation nti wo de wadan for ka 100 cedis unya sike ntia wadan for na ba say 100 cedis na wo de no metua ma o wa cancel wo debt ana obi foforo betumi aba na ne ba ko na ba betre say Madam Fuya wode woka 100 cedis no metia ma no wa cancel wo debt. Whichever way, yetia woka ama. Enti Ghana, yesi senia air no. IMF ni mum pushi kra se e da Ghana so no. Yenye ni entia ma ye na share in someone or more kana and croffa or more tresse or more person mutia kanama in any tea. Or say we are working hard to press for debt resolution for these countries, and we've engaged with the traditional creditors, the Paris Club, the non-traditional creditors, China, India, Saudi Arabia. Now, this explains it. Memamoti Asia say somewhere last week I read a letter, a leaked letter. You see Ghana tro and krata kwa koma group bia ye friend the Paris Club. You say womo entia ye kama ye and I say womo mbwayen because ye here sika. Muni amu guys are letter no. So it looks like the IMF are even in support of that. Womo stress our Paris Club say womo cancel your debt emayen. Other countries are womo esro mo China, India. Inti ye mfa say wo deka na obi abim betre say chale eka we madam fuidi ye ne ntiama no na nipa ko na wa bem no wa contacting crofo be 5 woni momo. Inti wo hwe in this case China, India, Saudi Arabia crofo countries where countries omu osika pa nti no ye say e ka ye de no countries inye na omo embram betia emayen. Now obi be say why is the IMF pushing for this? And that is in the first paragraph of that article. No way. Also, the International Monetary Fund says it is working towards a debt cancellation program for Ghana and other countries amid a global economic recession scare this year.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
This year, in Crawford someone can say there will be a global recession. There will be an economic recession. A lot of people are saying that there will be an economic recession this year. In Crawford. So imagine said there is no economic recession. You can't economic recession. Let me find the definition for you, and then you see what it means. Okay, you see what economic recession means. Maybe. Then economic. Okay, so now this is the meaning of economic recession. A recession is a significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, lasting more than a few months, normally visible in real GDP, real income, employment, industrial production, and wholesale retail sales. Now, I say what happens during economic recession? What happens during economic recession? Economic output, employment, and consumer spending drop in a recession. Interest rates are also likely to decline as the central bank reserve cuts rates to support the economy. Now, economic recession, and they say, enyama ema economy no egro no, nini na ekofom. Inti simple and short, sika any system nim. Enkrofo be hwi wo munyuma. Enyama bo be ye din.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
And then your friend economic recession. Sika ho be ye din wo man nimu. Inti IMF was say it is possible that this year there will be economic recession. Global economic recession. COVID AC yempo share the Ghana for your sorry ye share COVID in Russia. So imagine say global economic recession AC ebeba. Inti IMF was say I might be to say Ghana na ye hu de dada. Na say economic recession sounds so beka ho dia and ye hu bebi a ye di eti befa. Into almost re eka eda ye so because of say economic recession ti. Omo kwa sre e ko bia a friend of Paris Club. And the China for India for Saudi Arabia for say mo de e care do mo so sisia na economic recession na nsi ye no. Munya na muntua mo because omo man ne kra no e say. The economic recession sounds so beka ho dia and ye nkrofo bewu wo man ni mu. So that is why IMF are pushing for debt cancellation. Montreal, comment box. I hope you understand. Montreal, comment box.